Hey guys, how did this past week go of speaking life into your thoughts, into your day? I hope it went as well as I imagined it did. I picked one verse. My verse was Romans 8:28. And in all things, God works together for the good of those who love Him, those who are called according to His purpose. Now, I thought every day I might use a different one, but sometimes you just have to anchor in and plant yourself in a certain mantra, a certain scripture. So that was mine. I'd love to hear yours and how it maybe changed your attitude, how it lightened your heart, or maybe just gave you that encouragement that you needed to get through an icky time. This week, we're on week 3. We are all about water, okay? Living water, right? Who do we go to for the living water? Because there's so many things that we want to reach out to be satisfied with, and we know that there's only one true living water that's endless and overflowing and will never thirst when we come to the feet of Jesus and get satisfied with Him. But physically and realistically, we are going to be drinking more water. The goal is replacing other drinks throughout the day, except for just one. Pick one drink that you still love. For me, mine's coffee. Maybe you have another caffeinated beverage, or maybe there's something in the evening you like to have. One drink a day, everything else, water. I'm going to be honest with you. This one is going to be a little bit difficult and tricky for me. It's actually going to be a challenge, but that's what we're all about: stretching ourselves, growing ourselves, getting out of our comfort zones to see what we're capable of, because we know we want the results in the future. And right now, reaching for that sweet tea or that lemonade or that, Red Bull, it's great in the moment. It instantly satisfies, but it has long-term repercussions. So this week, we're going to be focusing on our health. Here are 3 habit hacks to help you focus on drinking more water. Number 1, you are going to plan and prep. By that, you are going to decide, I'm going to fill up a gallon jug of water every night and put it in my refrigerator. Or every night before I go to bed, I'm going to fill up an entire pitcher. Maybe you have a big Yeti, or maybe you have one of those really beautiful water jugs that I've been seeing circulating on Amazon that have the beautiful ombre colors. If you have it, go for it. But don't spend money on this. This isn't something where we're spending money to buy something new. But you are going to fill up every night either a pitcher or a gallon jug, or you're going to have a few water bottles that you're going to take with you throughout the day. You have to plan to be successful. You have to prep and do the work ahead of time. So first habit hack, you're going to plan, you're going to prep. Another way that you can do that is setting reminders in your phone or setting alarms. Maybe you do drink water, but not enough, and you want to get at least 64 ounces. That's 8 ounces of water a day. Set a reminder in your phone every 2 hours. Drink your water, drink your water. Make it fun, make it, something that's lighthearted, but something that's going to remind you, oh yes, let me just drink another cup of water. So you're going to plan and you're going to prep. All right, the second habit hack that's going to help you do this is make it appealing and attractive. How are we going to do that? Do you have a beautiful swell bottle, maybe that has a pretty painting on it? Or do you have your favorite Yeti cup? Maybe you love Starbucks and getting a venti, is that the largest kind? I don't really drink Starbucks a lot, but the biggest cup they have with the green straw, because anytime we see that, we associate that with a treat. And we want this to be attractive and appealing. And so I don't want you to just drink out of an old milk carton that you have recycled, because that's boring. And over time, it gets lukewarm. And nobody gets excited to drink room temperature water that has this much left in it, okay? So you're gonna find something pretty to put your water in. And if you're going through a drive-through and you have maybe kids in the back seat, or you're with a friend and they're ordering their Diet Coke, order a cup of ice, and you can fill your water in that cup of ice. So you have that Chick-fil-A cup with the crushed ice in it, because that's oh so good. Or you can actually just order a water with ice in it. But make it fun, make it appealing, and make it attractive. For me, I am probably, here's another tip. Gosh, the most important one. Infuse. What's the word? You're gonna put lemon or ginger or mint or cucumber. You're gonna make it yummy. I think it's diffuse. It's been a long day, y'all. Show me some forgiveness. I want you to flavor your water with something natural. Sure, you could do Crystal Light or Mio, but that kind of defeats the purpose. When you are preparing your water the night before, fill it up with lemons, cucumbers. I like mint leaves. Some people like to do oranges, but make it yummy. So as you drink it throughout the day, it's good, okay? And again, if you're in at the day and you're working on this big pitcher, just keep adding ice. Get a cup, fill it with ice, because That's refreshing. And we want this to be rewarding. Leading to my last habit hack, number 3, is give yourself an instant reward for choosing water over something else. How are you going to do that? There's 2 ways that you can do this, and I think this might be kind of fun and save you money in the end. Number 1, as soon as you drink water, instead of purchasing a drink or even using a drink at home that you have purchased, maybe you have a can of something already or a glass of wine, deposit money or transfer money from one account to the other of what the cost of that might be. For example, you go through the drive-thru at Chick-fil-A and you want a lemonade. Instead of getting lemonade and you get a water, that saves you, I don't know, how much is a lemonade? $1.50, $2. You go to Starbucks and you want to get a big Frappuccino. How much would that be? 6 something? I don't really know, but you do. You know how much it is because you've been paying for it. So make a transfer from one account to the next. If you have a debit account through Cash App or Venmo or even PayPal, you can do this through PayPal. You can take money from your bank account and put it in there. If you cannot do that, you can make a note in your phone. Here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna grab your phone. Mine's empty because it's filming me right now, okay? This is my loopy case. You're going to go beep, beep. Hey Siri, make me a new note. Sure, what do you want to call it? Water. Just call it water, okay? Throughout the week, beep, beep. Siri, edit my note water. Sure, what do you want it to say? I want it to say $5.50. It's as easy as that. You've got your phone with you anyway. Maybe the bank transfer might not work. Maybe you might not have cash on your hand, but you can go, hey Siri, edit my note water. And every time you choose water, add up your money. Now, here's the fun part. Here's the gratification part. At the end of the week, if you did transfer money over, you can actually use that on something that you've been wanting to purchase, because look at how much money you've saved just drinking water. You can put it back into your bank account, no harm done. Or you can spend it on that new workout shirt that you've been eyeing. Maybe you want that new eye cream that Paige sells, and then you want to invest it into that. Maybe you actually want to go out for a really nice dinner and celebrate your accomplishment of your new habit. You can use that money towards that. When we are working on new habits and we're trying to break bad habits, it's not fun, it's not comfortable, so we have to trick our mind into giving ourselves an instant reward when we do that. We know in the long term it's going to be great. James Clear in the book Atomic Habits says, in the moment, if it feels uncomfortable, that means it's good for us. If in the moment it feels great and it's satisfying, in the long run, it's probably not good for us. So it's a good way to balance. All right, guys, good luck this week. I am cheering for you. Please cheer for me. It's going to be worth it. Our health is going to feel so much better. And we're going to be able to look back and say, I did it. I put my health first, and I can conquer some of these nasty little habits because I am bigger and greater, and he who lives in me is greater than who is in the world. All right, have a great week, guys. Bye, y'all.